So this programme brings together different disciplines to explore really some of the pressing environmental questions of our times.
It enables ways in which you can facilitate change, and to me that's the really exciting part.
Plymouth University is really renowned for its research in the environmental sciences, but there's also really exciting work going on among scholars in the arts, in the humanities and the social sciences. And we explore questions of cultural value, meaning, ethics and morality in relation to ecological change. And students will be taught by world-leading experts in their respective fields. And they can choose between modules in English literature, anthropology, history, sociology and education. And they'll be able to explore a range of issues from climate change to declining biodiversity and sustainability, and also ocean and coastal ecologies.
So in coastal cultures, we try to examine a three-way relationship between anthropologists, the societies they study, and the marine environments that these societies inhabit, of course. We will start the module by learning how different societies across the world use their maritime environment. Not just economically, that is, to live off it, but also how they use the sea to define who they are and what their place in the world actually is. So we'll be going on a very long voyage actually. We're going to start by looking at, for example, Polynesian seafarers and looking at how the sea is an object that is inhabited by dangers and demons that need to be appeased magically, so to speak. We'll be moving to see how women and children in Kerala, for example, harvest shells and get to know the tide and try to sustain their cultures that way. We will be looking at how Japanese or Greek fishermen perceive the sea and understand the sea and where fish lie and all that sort of stuff. But we'll also be bringing it back home. So we'll be looking at surfers, we'll be looking at people who do scuba diving, we'll be looking at even people who just enjoy fishing by the seaside. And that is one of the greatest advantages of doing coastal cultures here in Plymouth, and that is we get to practice ethnographic and anthropological methods with the people around us and try to understand how they actually understand the sea.
Plymouth is a really inspiring city to study in. We have miles and miles of beautiful coastline, the UK's first national marine park just behind us here. Dartmoor is just on our doorstep. And the other thing about this city is there are loads of really interesting independent businesses and organisations with a strong sustainability ethos.
So as part of my studies I had the opportunity to visit the Marine Biological Association, which is right behind me, and I did quite a lot of work there with the journals that they stock, but also the kind of historic documents that they have as well.
So this programme helps students to build a range of specialist knowledge which will be relevant to a range of careers in the greener societies and economies of the future. It also helps them to acquire a range of transferable skills such as communication skills, research skills and also critical and creative thinking, which will be of real value in these careers.
So the thing that's important about the environmental humanities is it takes the kind of depth of study and the way in that we engage with cultural materials which are traditional of the humanities, and it combines that with the environmental issues, and that really enables us to facilitate change.